Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new Sims 4 video. I have not done a one-off challenge in a while, and then I stumbled upon this challenge and I thought, you know what, this is a bit of me, let's give it a go. You might be able to tell by the rather confined space what this video is. This is me attempting the one tile challenge. So I believe this challenge has been a thing since literally The Sims 1, but has kind of got a little bit of resurgence recently on TikTok. Apparently, I'm not on TikTok anymore. Anyway, that's not a topic for today. We are going to be trying this. Let's see how easy it is to build a home. So I am in, I think it's Potter's Splay, isn't it? In Willow Creek. And obviously, it was not really going to matter for this challenge. This is our sim. This is Betty. Betty Whitten. I can't remember her last name then. Her traits are loner, creative, and overachiever. And I did give her the mansion baron aspiration, but technically we don't need to do that. Now, I'll leave the rules for this challenge in the description bar below. I have seen different variations of this challenge. Some people have said that you can only make a 32 tile home, so that's a micro home. Most of the challenges that I've seen says that you need to have a separate kitchen, living room, bedroom, and bathroom, and that's pretty impossible to do on a micro home. So I might do a different variation of it. Let's just see how it goes and see how much money we make. Okay, so we should probably start with taking a selfie. I think photography is pretty much the only way to do this very early on in the game. I'm just going to take a picture of the wall. What a lovely, lovely picture. Perfect. Let's sell that. For 26 simoleons, it's not bad. I should also say for context, I believe it's about, it's 120 to extend it. So that is kind of what we're working towards at the moment. But I am going to have her take another, I was going to say have her take another selfie, but that's about as close as we get to just the wall. Okay, let's do that. Those ones sold for 18. Not too bad, not too bad. Kind of feel like we need to extend the room by 1 before we can actually do anything else to make money. So let's do that. So that's all for 13. I did, like I said, give her the loner one because I think social is going to be kind of hard to do. I think there's a way of me doing it through, oh, there we go. There's a proper selfie. I think there's a way of me doing it through the social bunny, so I might explore that. They sold for 22. Oh, I just clicked on the calendar. Sound like an idiot. Oh, I just did it again. Oh no, what the blooming heck am I doing? Hello, Emma? Okay, camera. Take selfie. Do it again. I wonder if we can actually take proper... Oh yeah, we can. Okay. Different position there, but okie dokie. Obviously, this bit is fairly repetitive, but we're very close to doing that already. I do think it's interesting how easy it is in some ways to make money in this game. I don't know about anybody else. Sometimes I think it's a little too easy, but there we go. So we have gotten 140 simoleons. I'm going to just extend it to 1 out at the moment. And then there's different ways about doing this. So I've actually heard that she likes video gaming. Okay, well, that's, I guess, kind of helpful. Not really, but I guess. I've seen some people use the decoration box. I've seen some people use the pile of presents to get money. I think I'm going to use the decoration box. I don't know how much that one is, but it does make me wonder how you would do this challenge if you didn't have seasons, because obviously both the presents and the decoration box come in seasons. So I feel like that would be kind of interesting. I guess you'd have to work your way up to the easel, so it might take you a bit longer. Let's just continue doing this. Okay, 29. I feel like, let me see how much it is actually, because I don't remember. Oh, we can actually afford it. It's only 100. Okay, well, let's do that. And then hopefully if we rummage for summer decorations, I believe they will then generate. I don't know whether they'll come in the inventory or whether they'll appear here. But yeah, I mean, I don't feel like we're too bad. We're only, 2 hours in? Let me just double check the build mode, because I am hoping. Okay, perfect. Oh, wait, hang on. That is amazing. So we had sold... we've gotten a bit of money. I'm going to extend it by 1 and maybe extend it by 1 again. And you know what? Extend it by 1 again. See? We're only a couple hours into this challenge and we already have a room of 9. Which I don't think is too bad. Okay, so, the welcome wagon's here. We're not going to be able to do the welcome wagon. Okay, I'm going to sell the rainbow hat, so that's all the 50. The porcelain Pal is 150, which is great. Oh my god, the Forest Dream is 375. You're joking. That is really good. I don't actually know why I did that. I need to think about this. Maybe I do actually get something. Let's get a toilet, because I feel like that's good. And then maybe, can we afford a fridge? Or actually, I'm wondering whether we get the cooler, because I remember the cooler being quite good, except I can't find it. Portable cooler. Okay, we'll get that for now. And then we can actually extend it by 1, so I'm kind of wondering, should we do that? Let's do that for now. Maybe I bought stuff a little prematurely there, you know, because I bet we could have actually, if I just did this, I could have probably afforded something else. I'm pretty conscious that her needs will go down though, so let's do it again. I know the flamingos don't sell for too much. Who's actually come to visit us? Is that Smart Bob Pancakes? I was gonna say Marcus Flex then. That would have been confusing. Oh, it's Eliza. Hello, Eliza. Okay, cool. We have gotten a few more items. This is a very cheap, it almost feels like a cheat way of making money. I'm not gonna lie. We're already 1,000 simoleons in. So I feel like we can even afford a proper refrigerator at this point. You know, don't need anything cheap. I can just afford the actual real deal. Let's go with that. I wonder if I could do that. I can. That's only 60. That's almost create a separate space. Let's extend it by 1 as well. I mean, I've got no windows. Maybe I should have prioritized windows and a light, perhaps, but I did not, so that's okay. I'm just going to do this a few more times. I should probably give her a skill, actually, but I kind of don't know what skill to do, and I feel like I've done painting a bit recently in my videos, so I don't want to do painting. Right, let's sell some of these bad boys. Let's firstly go into the inventory and sell all of this. So that's not bad. Oh, wow, those gnomes sold for quite a bit of money, so that's definitely helped. We can definitely afford a window, so she can, you know, yearn for the outside. That feels like a nice thing to do. There we go. I'm also going to add in a light as well. It feels like the right thing to do. Let's go into beds. Is there a nice bed? Oh, this is the new bed that came with the update. Love it. I believe it's like all the different pride, all the different pride flags, which I just like the pop of colour, to be fair. That one, I think that one's bisexual. We'll go with that one. Right. I'm kind of wondering, I mean, we could probably extend it by 1 again. I mean, we could even do this. I mean, it does feel a bit blocky at the minute, but kind of is what it is. Like I said, I do need to get her into a skill as well. Let's actually real quick go into Social Bunny, because how would we become friends with anyone when we've not met anybody? Yeah. I don't know with that one, because you kind of need to, apparently, I might need to look more into that, because I don't know how people are doing that. Confused. That's okay. Oh, do you know what I should also do? I mean, technically we're not doing a skill at the minute, so it doesn't probably matter, but I do need to put on the micro house a lot as well. She wants to buy an expensive TV. Do you know what? If you keep doing this, Queen, we might be able to. Okay, love that. And then let's do that again. Do you know what, though? This has made me realise, why haven't I done this in any rags to riches? I didn't even think about using this as a way of making money in this game. Let me know if you have done this a lot, because I normally just work my way up to doing painting, but you don't. Oh, that's not what we wanted to do. Although it's interesting that is worth pretty much 4,000 already. But we're at 2,000 now. I want to say we can defo afford like an actual. Let's do that bathroom. Oh, I hate the fact that some of the sinks do not work with some of the mirrors. It has to be one of my most least favourite things about the sinks in this game. Right, let's do that. I do need a door. That's helpful. Let's just go the basic white door. That's fine. I do probably need to add in a light there, actually. As well, that might be, you know, helpful. Let's quickly do that. I mean, probably should extend this out a little bit. This is very off-centre. I've definitely built this a bit off-centre. It's fine. We'll adjust it. It's all good. Right, let's just build it out a little bit. I mean, I actually feel like we're at a point where I could probably add a roof on, you know? God deserves a roof at this point. Right, and then, like I said, I'm wondering wondering, can we actually be a tiny home? We can. So that is all good. I'm wondering whether we can actually do a separate bedroom at this point. I think we still need a little bit more space, don't we? Extend it by one more, perhaps. I don't know why I'm kind of making a proper kitchen at this point, but I am. Okay, let me move. I mean, I know it's not handy to probably have the bathroom right there, but let's quickly do this because then that can be the bedroom. And I'm just trying to create like a little vision. I mean, what is a nice hobby to do in The Sims 4? I don't have the new hobbies pack, so I can't do any of them. Let's quickly add some lights in. I mean, we could probably afford a better bed than what we actually have, because obviously if we sell that 364, yeah, we probably could, you know. Let's maybe go for the one that's from, what's this one from? High School Living? High School Years? High School Living, and I just made up a pack. Right, okay, cool. I have not actually done the one thing that I just said, which is hobbies. I just don't want to do painting. Also, I've been having annoying painting glitches at the minute, so I don't know what else we could do. I mean, maybe we just keep this going. See how much we can furnish from literally just doing a good old rummaging. Maybe I could do jewellery, actually. I haven't done jewellery in a hot second, although that is a nice way to make money. We could do baking, actually. We could get the cupcake thing. I did that in a sort of recent video. That would be not a bad challenge. I just want to point out, it's only been like 6 hours into this challenge, and we're meant to create like obviously separate rooms, so I feel like we're kind of low-key close to completing it, and it's only day 1, so I don't think this is a very slow challenge by any means. I weirdly feel like my rags to riches were harder. Right, I'm gonna add some flooring in. Let's do that. I don't know why. I just prefer light wood whenever I'm furnishing things for some reason. Do you know what? Maybe I'll go with kind of fancier colour. Maybe let's go with yellow. Do you know what? I'm loving yellow at the minute. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's that whole new buttercup trend thing, but I'm loving yellow at the minute. We could go with that, or we could go with that. Kind of prefer that one. Lovely. Cute. Then what are we going to do for the actual kitchen? I don't know. Well, I say kitchen. Technically, this is a living area too. I don't want to make this too big of a micro home. So obviously, we've got to have space for everything. So if we do that, that's 63. But then I did kind of want a porch or like something along those lines. So I might have to rework it at some point. Should we add some sliding? Should we continue with the yellow theme? Quite like the idea of it being yellow. Don't know why. I definitely need to redo the windows. Oh, we also really need to redo the roof as well. Right, which way is it facing? It's facing this way. That's fine. Obviously need to bring it down. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't really like building roofs, as we all know, so I don't really know. I'm attempting to make this look good. Maybe just that actually works really well. Sure, we definitely need to redo the windows, but that's fine. Let's go back into here. Maybe should we extend this to be thing, actually? Maybe let's not extend it. I'm kind of wanting to see how much we can work with here. I think Seasons has a really thin end table, but I can't find it. I wonder if this one will work as well. This one might work from the interior designing one. Love that. Let's put some lights in here as well. Let's go with some just pink lights, I guess. And then I'm kind of wondering whether we can fit in a dresser, because I'd quite like a dresser. Maybe go with the base game one. Wondering whether that purple goes. No, that pink kind of goes. Or maybe we go with like just a magenta. Yeah, I quite like the magenta. Let's go with that. So if I put that there, I should be able to, in theory, fit a mirror in. Maybe not this one. Maybe this one, though, will be just right. And then I'm actually thinking about it, because I was just thinking what sort of things we could do. I was thinking the gemology. Part of me is wondering whether we go with flower arranging, because I've kind of been doing it a little bit with my current household at the minute, and I do love it, and it's only $2.50, so that's not that bad. So let's do that. Definitely need to work on the kitchen as well at some point. Have I put in 2 lights here, or what have I done? Who knows at this point, because it is me. I need different windows, but I'm not sure what sort of windows I'm feeling. I mean, maybe let's just go back with that one for the bathroom. Basic, but it works. I was thinking, should I do big windows? It's kind of hard to work out, because obviously this house doesn't have a front, really, so it's kind of hard to vision it. Maybe let's do that. Let's do that, and then let's do that. I hope I'm making this even, but I actually don't know whether I have done. It looks fairly even. It is still 63, so we might have to break the rules a little bit, because technically we can have a small home and still get some of the benefits. So maybe that's not too bad, actually. Let me go and I think, is it great soil that I want? I'm not sure. Or home studio, perhaps? Maybe we'll go with home studio. I don't know if that will actually help that much. Maybe go with that as well, but I don't think we're going to really use that. I mean, I might just do another quick... Oh, she can't actually use that anymore, so that's great. Come back over here, go and rummage. Just so that, you know, we can... I mean, I don't know why I haven't done wallpaper. Why did I not do that? As you can tell, I just go from one thing to the other in my life. I also think I will try and have her make an arrangement as well. We're probably not going to make too much money, but that's okay. I just want to have like a different way of making income, because I feel like this is almost too good. Let me real quick sell this. I'm also sorry because I feel like I've been in build mode quite a bit recently in this challenge, but obviously it is probably a bit more of the build challenge. Is there like a proper hot pink? You see, that to me is not like that level of hot pink. I think there might be a purple that goes though. Probably do a purple. Let's do purple. Now, what do I do in here? That 'tis the question. Maybe go with just like, this is my favourite wallpaper from Cottage Living, and we can definitely change it. Maybe let's go with it for now. Okay, lovely. I feel like I need to give her a proper kitchen. I feel like the kitchen needs work, and we can afford a proper kitchen. So I feel like there's no time like the present. Might as well do it. I feel like I've gone for a bit of the pink theme in this house for some weird reason. Are these the new counters? They are. Although, yeah, I forgot that I'm pretty sure one of the updates meant that we have more colours on these now, I think. Or maybe we go with that one. Why are counters so expensive in this game? Also, maybe I should not have the fridge on the end, because I feel like that would help. Let's do that. And then I was going to say let's do that, but we need a stove. Let's just keep the pink theme going. I like pink. Right, so that's kind of cute. We can for sure have a dining area here. We definitely have enough room. Probably not enough money, but enough room for now to at least put a table in. And then we can probably afford just some cheap... Oh, these are actually quite cheap. And they're pink, so they go with the theme. But I'm kind of wondering, should we go through a gradient? I quite like the gradient. Okay, we can't afford to furnish it all, but that's okay. I'm actually wondering whether... I think that would be functional. I might have to change that, actually, because I don't know whether it will be. So I might have to go like that. Oh, I can't afford anything now. Okay, great. So she is feeling inspired, so hopefully this should make her level go up a bit quicker. So that's good. I'm just going to let her do this. She has also gone to go and make a grilled cheese, which has now meant that we are broke, but that's okay. Can you, maybe not do that when, you know, I did just think, if a fire starts here, I'm not going to be able to get firefighters in, so that's not good, is it really? Yeah, I did want to add in like a little garden area. I feel like that would be quite cute. Maybe a little bit sad because she doesn't have a front door. I did think, I wonder if I could create a front door and lock it just so that we had one there. You know, it just for decoration, basically. Might be quite nice. Anyway, I'm gonna have her eat this, then I'm gonna have her go to the toilet, and then we will have her do a little bit of flower arranging. We're already level 3 at the flower arranging skill, which I think is really good. Obviously, I'm thinking the tiny home lot traits will probably help with that. It definitely seems that way. I have no idea how much money we're gonna get for this one. I know that with I think we actually made a bit of a loss there, not gonna lie. So we might be better making the summer morning one, because at least we're making a bit of profit. I know that like with flower arranging, you kind of want to get, well, it's normally like once you do, is it Birds of Paradise, that flower? From there on, it's a bit of the cheat code, but until that point, it's a bit of a grind. Anyway, her fun level is actually kind of low, which has just reminded me that the one area of this house that we are missing is like a living room area, so I am going to have to kind of do that at some point. That'll probably be the last bit of the house that we need to do. As you can see, we are very close to level 4. Never mind, we've just hit it. So that is good. We are also nearly completed this one as well. I'm kind of hoping that she likes fire ranging. This is sold for 180. That's so good. Let's continue with the summer morning. Let's do it again. And then hopefully after that, I mean, I don't know what to do because I want to make sure that she gets fun. I am quickly going to turn auto lights on so that we are not wasting money. Look, her skill level is already quite high, which is fairly impressive, I think. Not too shabby at all. Right, that one sold for 180, so that's good. It's nice to be making money from something that isn't just this lovely little box here. Not that I don't like the box, obviously, it's given us literally all of this, but you know, it was about time that we developed a hobby. I feel like this might be the last one that I do. We're already level 5. That is great. Did we actually get the bird? Yeah, we get the birds of the paradise ones. That's good. So that's great. I might actually give it a go. Not now, but in the morning. Oh, we're no longer inspired. Oh dear. Well, that's okay. Right, let's sell that for 180. I'm gonna have her go to bed, which she's already going to go do anyway, and then I'll catch you all in the morning. I don't think this is bad progress at all for day 1 though. It is 6:30 right now. I am probably just gonna have her get ready as she normally would do, and then probably have her make some breakfast actually as well. Maybe make some eggs and toast. She didn't burn the grilled cheese, so I do have very high hopes. Was that about university? We're definitely not going to university unless there's an option for you to do it at home, which there isn't in The Sims 4. So the answer to that is no. I think today we definitely need to improve on the fun. Kind of hoping that we might be able to make fire ranging fun at some point, but otherwise we'll have to play it on our phones perhaps. Her social need is not too bad, but it is getting lower, so that's not great either. Do you know what? I can never remember in this game where we actually need to look for things on the phone. It always confuses me with the different categories. Did she just slam that door? Can you maybe not slam it, Queen? We had to work hard to do that. Right, anyway. Also, let me know, has anybody else been having this glitch with the flowers? They just kind of stay there, even though they're not in a vase. Let me know. She's also just reached level 3 of the cooking skill as well, so she's doing pretty good with that, which is lovely. So I'm having to eat that. I'm going to have her play some games, and then I'm kind of wondering whether we do our first Bird of Paradise one. Maybe, I don't know why I've gone for the most expensive option, actually. Maybe let's not go with the most expensive. Maybe let's do 191 and see how that goes. Okay, she's nearly done this lovely little floral arrangement. Looks lovely. 127. Did we actually make a loss on that one? Kind of feels like we did. How much? Yeah, we did. Okay, well that's not fabulous. Maybe we should stick with just our summer morning one. Why is she feeling angry? What kind of work with this? Why make anything if this is the outcome? Oh, it's because she's an overachiever, that's why. I was thinking, why? I'm wondering if there's a quick way we can make her inspired. I mean, we probably should try and work towards getting a TV. I mean, I could also get her some chairs as well, actually. Don't know why I've not done that yet. I might have her just quickly play a game just so that she feels a little bit better as well. Oh, so we've just reached level 6 of the flower arranging skill, which is pretty good going. I don't think that's too bad progress for like half a morning's work. That one sold for 180, so let's sell that one as well. Perfect. Let's do that again. I mean, we're definitely probably not utilizing the skill like we should be, but that's okay. We literally, I was gonna say we don't know anybody, but we do. So now that we do know somebody, I wonder if we can, we can't go and meet any more Sims. Okay, well that's fine. I was just wondering if there's a way that I could add them onto my social bunny, but it's not letting me. I guess not. I was really hoping she would like flower arranging. Maybe I should have put that in her likes beforehand, but alas, I did not. We're going to sell this for 180 and then probably have her play a quick game as well. I'm having to do another flower arranging thing. And then I am kind of wondering whether I go to the box just so that I can afford a living room. Because I quite enjoy doing this, but like, I feel like we're so close to making good money, but we're just not quite there just yet. So we can sell that for 180 again. I'm going to have a rummage a couple of times. Let's see what we get from that. And then hopefully we might be able to sell some of it. Okay, we've definitely got a good range of things. So hat sold for 50. Pig sales are 150. That one's sold for 50. That one's 160. These are 150. So that's good. definitely can afford some lovely, I like this pattern. I forgot this pattern exists. In fact, we can even add a cute little decoration, but I'm not going to because I'm going to move this over here. And actually, whilst I'm thinking about it, let's quickly add in a trash can. And I also do need to add in a sink as well, because I keep forgetting to do that and she keeps going to not do that. And then I'm going to create a little divide for the kitchen because I don't want the kitchen to be like too exposed. Does that make sense? I don't know. The only thing is we're now going to have a floating flower, and I don't think there's a way of me getting rid of that. So just pretend that one doesn't exist is what I'm gonna say. Living room. We definitely can't afford anything too much. Could just go with a cute little console table, and then we can only afford a really cheap TV. That's really good. And then we can afford this. I quite like this one actually, and it goes with the pink vibe. We can stick with that for now. And then if I have her come over here and have her watch the Dream Home Decorator, there we go. We should now be inspired, which is exactly what I wanted to do. Oh, I just thought we can't actually afford to do a lot. Right, let's do the Summer's Morning one again then, so that we can afford it. I'm gonna have her do this. Okay, we're also now level 7. Wait, that sold for 522. Why did that sell for so much? I don't know, but it did. Okay, I just didn't expect it to sell for that much. Let's have her create another Summer Morning, and hopefully then, I mean, maybe we could have like a fireplace or a bookshelf. Like maybe we could add a desk over here. I don't know. The world's kind of that oyster a little bit. Let's just keep going. This is, like I said, this is honestly not bad for like 2 days progress. We've made another one. This one sold 503. Seems like we might have cracked the skill finally. Mary Greenberg, money. I'm gonna say no thank you because I know we can't get married, so there's no point there. I'm wondering now that we've spoken to Bob, whether we could add him on Social Bunny. Somebody recommended it on like Reddit or something, but it's not worked for me unless I've done it in the wrong way. Which actually is probably right. Hang on, let me go back into it. Yeah, no, I don't know how to do that. we'll leave it. I'm gonna have a continue this, and then let's see what happens after that. Oh, that's really pretty. So that's all for 979. That's actually really good. I'm also gonna have her maybe make some dinner. Let's just make some garden salad. I love floral arranging in this game. I think it is a genuine cheat code. Right, I'm gonna have her obviously have dinner, and then I'm gonna have her maybe do a couple more bouquets before bed, or maybe at least one more before bed, because then I can spruce the house up even more so. This one's got the 1,200, so that is perfect. So I'm gonna have her sell that. I'm gonna have her go to sleep, and then I'll catch you guys up for the morning, which will only be day 3. So I'm probably gonna do something that I probably shouldn't do. Well, firstly, I'm just gonna put it to afternoon. It made no difference there. I kind of want to change the wallpaper to like this. I feel like this is nicer. Although for the kitchen, I want to add in definitely like a tile. So I was kind of gonna go for this. I don't know if that's too dark. I might just go for the go all out and go pink. Let's do that, and then I will really quickly do that because I always forget to do that. Perfect. I probably should also add some tile thinking about it. Kind of want to keep with the same theme, but I'm gonna go maybe let's go with this one. Love that. Perfect. I feel like the kitchen is kind of done now. Actually, we probably do need some overhead cabinets, don't we? Let's add some in. I mean, I guess the only thing I'm missing from the kitchen is a good old microwave, so let's do that. Kitchen is basically done at this point. I would quite like a better telly, I'm not gonna lie. Can we afford one? To be honest, no, so I might as well keep that. Wondering what else we can add here. I mean, I would like a nice little bookshelf, but I don't know whether we're too premature into it yet. Okay, I also actually probably should upgrade the shower whilst we're here. I like this one from Seasons, which is cute, and it's yellow, so it works. So we'll do that. I mean, might as well swap out the toilet as well. We'll go for my favourite one, which is the tiny living one. We'll also go and add some toilet roll in there, and maybe add this little towel thing. Perfect. So other than maybe like a rug, the bathroom is low-key kind of done. But I've just realised probably, we can't afford anything now, like an idiot. So I'm going to have to do this one. That's okay. I'm gonna have her do all of the things that she needs to do, and then I'll catch up with you. So I'm just having her sell this. So she sold it for $375. I'm also gonna have her come over here and watch the Dream Home Decorator. I like how we just got a random pile of flowers in our house now. Love that for us. I was really hoping we would be inspired again, but I don't think that's actually really helped. Let's just go over here, create another Birds in Paradise. We are very close to level 8, and I think level 8 is all you need to get like the £1,000. So here we go. So that's good. Hopefully we can then start earning, like, I think it's like just over £1,000, which is obviously really helpful. What did she just get a moodlet for? I'm not sure now. Let's see how much we get for this one. So that one sold for just over 1,000, which is very, very good. Let's just quickly do that one. And then let's see how much this gets. I mean, at this point, I kind of feel like the interior, other than like the living room area, which does need a bit of work, I feel like the interior's done. We can just need to focus on like exterior, really. Whether that's like a porch or like a little garden area, maybe for her to sit. I don't know. I would also like a little garden, but I don't know whether that's too optimistic. Because like I said, I don't want to go over the tiny home requirements. I don't know how anybody's attempting this challenge and trying to fit it in 32 like tiles. So if you have tried that, please let me know how you've gotten on, because I, for one, won't even attempt that. Well, if you guys want me to, I will. You'll have to bear with me because I don't know what I filmed. I don't know whether I just left the record on or how much of this I just filmed. Anyway, I had her complete another... Whoa, that sold for not a lot. Why did that not sell for a lot? Is it because I did that one? Interesting. I don't know. Right, I'm going to have her do that again. I probably should have her, like, watch some TV or play on her phone or something. What is she scared of? Oh, thunderstorms. Right. Well, they're not going to phase you, Quinn, because you can't leave your house. I hate to say it. I know you're scared, but it's not going to be a problem for you. She's pretty happy with that. That one did sell for 1,000, so I do appreciate that. That is a good bit of money. I'm just having her finish her eggs on toast because I don't know why she didn't finish that anyway. And then I'm probably just going to have her really quickly play a game on her phone, and then also maybe give Bob pancakes. A little call. Might even send him a text as well. She's level 2 at the video gaming. That's good. See, that's all I needed to do. I just needed to have her do that a couple of times, and she's feeling so much better already. Right. The needs are going up. The needs are doing a lot better. Don't go get water. That has to be, I say it in every single video that I film, has to be the most annoying thing ever. Let me get rid of it. Thanks, Queen. You need to go and do this. I really don't know why this hasn't grown to be a like. Let's have her continue doing this. She's just done another one. She sold that for 1,000. I'm gonna have her come over here and just like take a shower and do the rest of that. And then I think I keep going to clip bluebells. Don't know why. We'll have her do another one because I feel like she's in a really good position where she can just do that at this point. So she's just reached level 9. So that's really cool. We don't have lilies or death flowers though, so I don't think we'll be doing that in this particular video. That one sold for 1,108, so definitely not bad. Probably have to do another one because it's not actually that late right now. And then I kind of feel like we have enough money then to like redo the living room and also maybe redo like or make a little outside area for her as well. I mean, we should probably make it connected over here. I could add a sliding door here, actually. I know I said I was going to do like a desk or something, but maybe we'll do that instead. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's a romantium. Beautiful. Love that for us. I mean, clearly the lightning has been at it. Not that it's affected us, but you know. That one sold for £1,000 again. And maybe, am I pushing it by doing another one? Maybe. Maybe I am. But you know what? I don't care. Anyway, beautiful. That one sold for 115. She's also kind of hungry, actually. Maybe I should make her go and get some leftovers. Because, to be fair, that is the one area of the house right now that I'm probably not going to change. So, let's go into doors. Yeah, they go with this sliding door, which is very cute. And then if we add a little fenced area in the back, let's just go with like the cottage living one. I don't want it to be like too big of the space. Like I said, too many tiles, 100 is the maximum. That's okay, because I've only placed however much you've just said. I've placed 84, so that's not bad. And I feel like then at least it gives us just a little bit of space, doesn't it? And this would in theory be like the front door area, which actually is like our bedroom, but we don't need a front door, so I don't know what to actually add out here. Maybe just like literally add a nice little thing. I mean, technically if we wanted to, we could make it into a proper like eco living household. I don't think we need to really do that. What else should we add in? I mean, I quite like the idea of having a nice little wind chime, so let's do that. And then what should we do? I mean, we could add like a little bee box or something like that. We could add a bird feeder. I feel like I've never really used the bird feeder, to be honest, so we could do that. And then I did say I wanted to add some flowers and plants and stuff, so maybe I should add a couple of planters. That would make logical sense, wouldn't it? So let's add a couple of them in, and then maybe you could add a little picnic thing. Do we have like a picnic towel or like a blanket? I don't think we do we? I don't know why they didn't add that. What else? Oh, I could have added the in-garden patch from Cottage Living. Do I have enough space? I mean, I could. I'm kind of thinking instead let's just do that, and then I don't know what to put here. Maybe I could can't add a pizza thing, or I actually could if I added a counter, so we could do that. Maybe add that counter in there, and then yeah, add the pizza ribbon in there. Let's go. I want to change that up. Maybe go white for that one, because I feel like the black looks a little harsh, doesn't it? So she now has a little cute pizza light, which I like. Let's add a light in as well. There. Might need to remove the wind thing. We'll add that there. I think that's cute. It's a nice little outside space for her. Probably should add in some like stone or something. What sort? Maybe like this? Yeah, we could do that. There we go. Maybe something like that would be cute. What have we got in our household inventory? I didn't even realise that we'd picked up things. That's okay. Probably do with the money anyway. It's probably for the best. Let's get rid of this whole living room setup, because I feel like we can afford a better one at this point. Let's go with just a standard TV, I think. I feel like we can do that. I feel like we can go with a 3-seater as well. I normally like this one, and I kind of feel like it does fit with the vibe of what we've gone for thus far. So let's do that. I'm wondering, can we fit a fireplace in? I feel like they're all quite big, aren't they? I wish we had like, I know this is small, but it's not actually that small. I wish we had like a smaller one. I might just go with like maybe a radiator, because I do love a good radiator. So maybe we do that. Is the pink too much? I quite like the pink. I feel like maybe we do go with one just like there. That feels cute. And then I definitely wanted a bookshelf. Maybe one like this, but I don't know if it's too... I think that's a bit big. We could go with one like this, and it blocks the window. I wanted this, but smaller, so I guess I could just size it down. That would work, wouldn't it? We could do that. I mean, I guess I do have enough space for... I'm going to add the decoration box over here, so I kind of want to keep it. We'll change the swatch. I don't know, can we actually fit a coffee table in and make it functional? Probably could if we use like this, which I quite like. I quite like the colour as well. So let's do that, and then I haven't really added any clutter. Actually, I've been pretty good at that, but I do love adding the board game sets, because I just don't know about anybody else's family, but my family is such a big board game family. Anyway, so it'd be pretty realistic for us. I'm gonna add... Oh, actually, I bet this won't work, will it? Ooh. I could up it, or I could... That's not gonna work. That's okay. It's alright. We didn't need a plaything. It would have been nice, actually. I'm wondering if there's a way we can, like, add a shelf or something that could make it work. Surfaces, here we go. Right, so if I do that, I also do it on that side. Okay, great. So that does that. And then we are going to need to get some more money before we can actually continue, so that's fine. Can't afford any of them. Let's real quick go and do a summer's morning one, which I've not done. Oh, to be fair, I should have made her wait until the morning. On a real note though, I feel like this is a really cute house. I feel like we've done a really good job. I know I could probably upgrade the bed and stuff. I feel like that's all fine, you know? It is technically the next morning. I did have her just do a few more paintings and stuff, because I just want to, not paintings, a few more bouquets, because I did want to just like kind of finalize and finish the house. I want it to be done at this point. So I want some cute shades for the bathroom, but I always find it really awkward. I normally just end up going for these ones because I know they work and they look okay. There we go. That's fine. And then I'll add some curtains in for the rest. I mean, maybe some pink curtains would be quite cute. Don't need to bother adding them there or that one. I think even in the bedroom, the pink looks very cute. Let's add, I mean, can't remember what curtains actually work here. I think these ones work. We could just do that. Or is there any others? Maybe go with them. They're quite tall, but I quite like them. Anyway, let's go with a rug as well. Is there a cute pink kind of swatch there? Let's do that. And then in here, let's see if we can see any cute ones. Maybe something like this would be quite nice. I like that. And then I always normally put a little bath mat in the bathroom. Don't ask me why, but I do like to. Lovely stuff. I'm even wondering whether we need to do one over here and add that one in here. And that's quite cool. I definitely want to add in maybe like a picture or something into this bit. I always find that the pictures are not really very like my vibe in this game, but that works. Go with some simple ones over here. I feel like the pink actually probably will work. Oh, that one would work. Incorporates all of the colours. Love that. I feel like this corner does look a little empty actually, but it's fine. It's all good. Add that there, just so that we don't have too many bland walls. And then actually, I think there's a really cute wall decoration that we have in this game for flower arranging, but now I've got the difficult task of trying to find it. We could do this one actually. I might keep this here for now until I find what I'm looking for, because I'm guaranteed to scroll past it and then not find what I'm looking for. I can't find it. Maybe I'll just go with that one. It's honestly fine. And that's it. I mean, I don't feel like I can add much else without making it look a bit tacky, but yeah, do you know what? I'm really happy with our build. I think it looks really cute. Yeah, I mean, she's got everything that she could possibly want and need. I think that's it. You definitely can do this challenge. I feel like the floating flowers behind her really just make the scene. Anyways, I want to say a massive thank you guys ever so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed, then please feel free to leave a like. Go subscribe if you haven't already. Go leave a comment if there's any other ideas that you guys have for me to do for just one-off challenges. And I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye everyone.